What up? It's your boy Red here, and I'll be reviewing the anime show Yosuga no Sora. Now, this was originally a visual game novel thing for PCs and stuff. You could play it online. Then they made a fan sequel PC game which continued the story of most of the characters in the show. Then it became an anime in 2010. So from 2008 to 2010, there you go. Like I said, it was a visual game before, so there was a romance game. You have this option of choosing from 5 girls, I believe. 4. There might have been a 5th. I hadn't played the game. I just watched the anime. The anime is 4 stories that revolves around 4 girls that our main character picks from. Originally, from what I've seen from other visual novels that become anime, they usually stick with one character that our main character goes with. This is the first time the director of this anime decided to go all the 4 paths, but kind of mix them together in a way, which is interesting to see all the romances, all 4 options. A good example of the other animes that have done this, that made a game then an anime. You have Clannad, probably the most popular one, but like I said, that one just stuck with the one relationship, even though the other ones are pretty great too from the game I played. Another game is Air. That one I think staked with 1, 2. They didn't really branch off. And then there was one more that did that I've seen from the creators of Clannad and Air and all that. But yeah, so they tend to stick with one. They don't really branch off into all 4 of them in this case. Probably 5 if they would have added it. But it's interesting. I watched it. So you will have a couple scenes that repeat in different episodes, but that's okay, right? You just want to know how it ends up in each plot and see how it goes from there. So yeah, well, before we go on to like stuff, let's get right into the characters. The main character, well, one of the main characters. No, he's the main character. That guy gets laid in every arc. Is Haruka Kasugano. Hopefully I said that right. We see our character returning along with his sister on a train ride in the beginning. He's kind of an active kid, having to take care of his sister now that they lost their parents due to an accident, and they're living in their grandparents' house, who are gone as well. I'm guessing his grandfather was really respected in the village where they're at, because he gets respect from other people around there, and they call the guy sensei. So I'm guessing Haruka was there to take care of his sister, go to school, and many different stories. Falls in love with a particular girl and ends up having a sexual relationship, which we get to see some of that, but it's not like full hentai, right? Sora Kusunaga is his younger sister. She's been frail since they were little. They were separated for a time until they were reunited later on due to the fact that she has an illness. That adds to the whole arc where he's in love with his sister. That's one of them, probably the last one. It's not really any spoilers, guys. Trust me. She's pretty frail, like I said. Hates anyone that gets between her and her brother for sure. Especially in one of the other arc romances, it gets pretty crazy. But overall, she's pretty nice, pretty sweet little girl. Now Yorohime is a neighbor they used to have back in the day when they used to stay at their grandparents' house. They played together a lot. She seems to be really shy and reserved and bleak. We find out later that's due to the fact that something happened in one of the summers between her and our main character, which I did not see coming. I was like, whoa. Until that whole moment happened, I was like, is that even possible? Damn. But anyways, yeah, eventually she does turn around, though. In one of the romances, she's a romance option, and she comes around, alright? Kazuha Mikiwa is like the rich girl in school. She's friends with a very energetic girl. her plot story intertwines with her friend's plot story, which I'll go over next. And the whole aspect that they're fathers to both of these girls, even though they have different moms. She tries to stay with her half sister as much as possible, trying to help her out due to the fact that her mom hates her half sister, and that's pretty intense right there. Her half sister turns out to be her best friend, Akira Amatsume. They know they're related. There's a scene where they're together and after a pool thing cleaning, where people think there might be more to them than more than meets the eye. But Akira is more of the energetic, while her sister is more of the down to earth, level headed girl. But they're both pretty great. They're both romanceable in the game, and in the story we get to see their romance blossom with our main character. Most of the supporting cast, Kozuha Kuranaga is a school's president, the class prep. Her nickname becomes class rep, and you hear that a couple times. She does hang out with most of the group. They all hang out together in some of the story arcs. Some others you don't. You see some characters, you see her in some other ones. But she does have a crush on our main character. I don't know in the video game if she's romanceable or not, but in this one we didn't see anything. I kind of would have liked that. But well, you get what you get. Another supporting character is Motaka Nogisaka. She's a maid for one of the girls, the rich girl, like I said. She's working her way through college and eventually does fall in love with our main character. She does have her own love story online. I'm not sure in the first or second game. But hey, we don't get to see that much in the anime. Yoshiro Ifukube is a character who lives with the sister that's a shrine maiden. I forgot to mention that. She's staying there, becoming her unofficial guardian due to the fact that she's all alone living on the shrine. She's usually drunk all the time, works at a store, and is really hot. But we don't get to see much of that either. Ryuhei Nakazato is the only other guy in this anime. He does not get laid. He does not. He's just there to fucking be goofy as fuck. Has a big crush on Sora, which is our main character's sister. Nothing happens due to the fact, stuff happens. But he's a pretty cool character. Whatever. He doesn't get laid. Okay, so the anime, like I said, is romance. Erotic romance. Alright, so you're going to see some erotic things going on. It's kind of like softcore porn. It's not really hentai. It's kind of on the borderline of ecchi with like some. They just see the act. You don't see the penetration. That's what I'm trying to say. With most of the girls in the show, there will be some incest. All right. If you're not into that, I'm not gonna get into the whole thing. I don't really care. Hey, fuck it, man. You fuck what you want to fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's my motto. You do if you can live with it, do it. I don't give a fuck, right? And most of the people go live that like that. Music was great. I actually enjoyed some of the music. It's pretty crazy, especially the viola one of the characters plays. Really nice, really done well. Fuck it. Yeah, man. It's a good show. I liked it. Kind of fast paced in the beginning. I understand though. Only 12 episodes. You gotta get all the information in before you start doing the romances, so people understand why and with who they're starting with. The ending was kind of lame. I prefer that they would have made like a couple more episodes where like the fan base sequel kind of comes in, but they didn't. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Characters. I like the characters. They were really believable in their roles. By their voice acting, by their expressions, by how they act. I mean, that's how will happen in real life if someone caught you fucking your sister. But I'm just saying, let's get some crazy shit going. But overall, man, what would I give this? I give it a 6 out of 10, man. It's a bit above average, almost not really, but it's still entertaining as fuck to watch. It wouldn't be higher just because for drama, erotic romance, I wasn't on my edge of my seat like other ones I've seen. But hey, that's my opinion. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub. Catch you all next time.